We are no longer furries. We are a deep racist horde guild.
Amen.
Racers.
Can I be both?
Make Azeroth great again.
Novak, take off work on Thursday. And he's going to be spam inviting. You're just going to whisper him. You're going to have to confirm that you are who you are in this Discord channel.
Take a day off work
so
he
be like, hey, Novak, it's me.
All day long.
They're starting the OF meeting, guys. We should hop over.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll see you guys there.
All right.
Is going to be released one boss at a time, spread between 3 months. It's a progression server. That's how it's like typically done. We just didn't expect that. Usually you would level up and all the bosses are available and you set your own pace. Hey, we haven't really farmed this first raid very much, but I think it's enough to go do the second raid. And you could just go do it, and that's what people expected. That's not what we got. So the debate is, do we just go play an old server, or do we play on the classic fresh server? And I don't know what the right answer here is. I really don't.
I took down
play
some
on the old server now. You have to.
No,
We've waited out.
we took down some nodes.
Chance, you really think we're gonna do this in a fucking year?
We're not going to be playing this for a year.
We won't play in 5 months for Blackwing Lair if we go for that.
We can't even do like 3 weeks of the same rate per content. So.
The reality is, if we play on the classic fresh server and we are stuck there, and it's stuck, and it stays with progression and it goes with what it says it's going to be doing, we're going to get max level, and let's just say we do it in 2 months, and we're going to start raiding. We will clear Molten Core, and that'll be great, and we will farm Molten Core for a fucking month of the same raid before we are able to go into the next raid. And then we will farm that raid.
Don't we have to do that anyway for Cloak?
Just to cut you off, it would be 2 months of farming Molten Core.
3 months of Molten Core is the easiest.
4 months.
It's easiest with Molten Core because, sure, like the leveling experience will already take months in itself. So the beginning won't be that bad. Won't have to farm Molten Core too long. But once we go into BWL, we'll already have leveled. We're already 60. Sure, some people will die and have to re-level. But most of us are going to be raid logging.
Yeah,
it's going to kill the guild.
I feel like there's no way I actually am gonna play World of Warcraft. I want to play the one we were playing before.
Die, man.
Not this progressive bullshit. You and I are not allowed on progressive. I don't think we do progressive.
From my perspective, Miz is right here, right? Like we have everyone that isn't playing WoW probably is only going to play for a month or two, which means the progressive server or not.
Bullshit.
Probably
at least 3 months. Their ass is mine.
I'll play longer. I promise to God.
Oh, we were gonna be done by Christmas.
To me, I locked you.
Thanksgiving.
If you're committing, I'm locking your ass in for 3 to 4 months. But after that, I'm within reason. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is kind of getting fucking ridiculous. And that's why I'm hesitant about the fresh server. But it's also a fresh server. It's new. Everyone's starting level 1, and we're going to miss out on that. Ideally, we play on the fresh server, and if they allow it, we transfer off once we clear Molten Core. But is that possible?
They won't.
Apparently, no. You would need to convince them.
Yes.
No, they won't.
So this is like
We don't know. We don't know if that's true. We don't know if we can or not.
They won't let you.
Right now, they've announced that you could transfer to a PvE server. We don't know if you can transfer to a PvP server.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be a good idea.
We don't want to transfer to a PvP server. We're trying to transfer to
hardcore.
old hardcore. New hardcore to old hardcore. That should be an option. If we can do that, we are golden. Go fresh, transfer off, finish Nax.
Hell yeah.
True. That'd be cool.
For the boys.
We can do some of that, to be honest.
That's ideal.
Okay.
That could be paid.
Guys, there's 0% chance they would let you start playing on a new fresh hardcore and then transfer off. Like I don't want to be like a bearer of bad news, but I'm just like, I agree,
because it's like you could just farm stuff right on a fresh server, and then
it doesn't make any sense.
You can.
Yeah, but nobody cares about the old hardcore servers.
I know what
old server nobody cares about.
I don't think it's realistic that they do that. That sounds great.
I agree with this, man. It's ideal, but it's not happening.
Let's shout over each other more.
There's a blue post that says exactly what you're able to do. Hardcore realms can transfer to normal. They cannot transfer to hardcore.
This is a really hard curveball.
Soda Poppin', you promised to explain it like nobody's ever played before. I don't know what you're talking about.
So, all right. So, god damn it. This is a curveball. No, we've all been thrown into this abyss about an hour ago. So the issue, Tyler, is
he muted.
He muted us? He muted?
You needed to start the dark portal, man. You needed to start the dark portal.
Stop lying!
Stop lying about what? Just don't fucking mute Discord.
All right. I don't know.
So basically,
I have to mute Discord. I'm watching your stream.
Let me try and explain to you like how WoW works. So fuck whatever. We're gonna be leveling.
Keep going.
We're gonna be leveling for about a month. Some of us are speed levelers and we'll be done in a week. But let's focus on our the new WoW players. A month of leveling, okay? And that's being generous. And then we're going to raid Molten Core for 2 months. It's boring after the first or second time. It is. And we will be stuck doing that with nothing else to do for 2 months. And then
it's less boring when the gear matters, though. And we're not going to have AQZG gear, right? So
I mean, I guess, but
it's boring.
It's still going to be boring and easy.
To be fair, that's kind of just what WoW is.
Then it sucks.
I know.
WoW sucks.
It does suck.
We got
first. We got to make it hardcore. The best thing ever.
I agree with you. Like WoW is gonna get boring either way. So I think
no, it's not. No, it's not. That's not true at all.
Dude, I've been streaming WoW for 12 years. It totally is.
Fresh is for fresh time.
People like me.
Yeah, but exactly. When you're new to the game, it's like it gets way less boring than someone who's fucking been playing for 12 years. Of course, it's boring for you. You fucking run through the game.
Okay. There's weird like WoW brain things going on. So, bottom line is this: it's gonna be fun. Leveling is gonna be fun. All that's gonna be great. If you want to play hardcore, cool.
I'm just here to make friends, guys.
Shut the fuck up. That's been
yeah, it's a horrible idea. Okay, so realistically, if you want to play WoW, then go play Fresh or something while you're waiting for BWL to come out. Like OnlyFans just kind of like slows down a little bit once we hit 60.
Okay,
I'm not doing that.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do all day, every day?
You are wrong. I'm gonna say
the stories to hide
because we're gonna have to raid log it.
S-Fan, taking breaks kills hype. When people have to raid log, they're going to quit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They will not log back
ask Blizzard for drops.
I agree.
True.
So
bang.
Like I agree.
And then log off.
Until Tuesday.
This is a tough decision. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do. Here's what I think we do. I'm gonna ask around and see what the fuck can happen. Maybe something can, like a transfer or something. I don't expect them to do it, and it wouldn't surprise me that they fucking don't. But we're going to probably just, at this point, unless something changes, we're just gonna go Defias Pillager. Unless I find out we can trade.
Wait, hold on. Main thing, this is not why I waited for you, not my leader, not my goals, persona, boo, tomato, I waited 2 months for this.
You're right.
That's literally going to be everybody's reaction, bro. Nobody wants to play in DP.
Okay, no, shut up. Let's go to
speed. Guys, DP is great.
All right, let the main thing speak. Let the main thing speak.
I'm pro DP.
Yeah, DP.
The atmosphere of DP sucks though, because everyone's just geared running around. Like we want a fresh server.
I agree. Fresh server would be great. I just know we're gonna regret it when we're sitting there and we've cleared Molten Core and we're raid logging and the vibes are down and everyone's quitting, just like last OnlyFans.
What if there's a different?
They won't.
Isn't the most?
I have a question.
1 through 60 is the most fun, and them getting to Molten Core, that's a good experience.
So
no, I think the
I have a question.
Would be dope too. I think that'd be really hype.
Yeah.
So we clear Molten Core. The risk and the hype of doing a new raid with our guild is now gone. Okay, the risk of deaths are now gone. The excitement of logging in and playing the game for your viewers don't care anymore. They will not care for 3 months.
What about no world buffs?
Are we
still not?
Are we doing SF? Are we doing SF?
Okay. So this discussion, I didn't expect this. I have a million things to go over. We are doing guild GSF. So if we go on Defias Pillager, the economy and everything, we are not touching it.
Can I just say something? Last time when we did OnlyFangs, we all got mob tagged to fuck to level 60.
Yeah, it's boring.
Then we ran GDKP. We all, not me, but you guys, all eBayed thousands of gold. Then we raided MC and threw 100k gold in consumables at MC. We did it 2 times, and then we said, oh yeah, this is too easy. We're done. Do you guys actually think Do you guys think that we are going to level on a fresh server, SF mostly, natty, all the way to 60, gear up in dungeons with people like fucking Russell, and then clear MC, and it's gonna be too easy? Guys, MC.
Warrior for over a month.
We'll be on main tanks. 100%.
That was good. Why'd you say my name? What the fuck? I didn't get mob tagged.
Honestly, I don't think we clear MC December 20th.
I love you, Russell.
Miss full of self-found.
If Mary tanks, the guild falls apart.
Okay. As we speak.
Okay, can I just say one thing though?
Black 4 to 5 months
I think the best content, the most fun that we had was the leveling. Once the rating hit, it kind of just died anyway.
Exactly.
That is what I said way earlier.
I mean,
the fresh experience would be the most amazing.
Okay, hold on. So what I agree with what everything Zico said. We fixed all of those issues. It is going to be, we'll get to that. We have a lot of topics. I hope y'all booked hours. We've got a lot of things to go over and explain. Oh God. I agree. We're going to get to like Molten Core and like the leveling is the experience. But when we commit, what's going to happen is we're going to level. People are going to see Molten Core as the final raid, and afterwards we're going to quit. We're basically not going to see Nax. We're not going to see BWL. We're not going to see that stuff. Probably. Not saying for sure, because you're right. We got to farm our own consumes. I haven't gotten into GSF yet or SSF and explained to Tyler 1 and those people what that even is. They don't even know. But this is going to be really fucking difficult and extremely different from last time. Here's fuck. We'll just play on the fresh server and hope to God we can transfer.
Yes.
I think you're here.
The alternative is we all Makara our DP characters, so it feels like fresh.
I think the best part of Classic WoW is leveling, gearing for MC, and getting that first MC clear. So what if we just make it onlyfangs objective to clear MC without cheating this time, without mob tagging? I know all of your chat are upset that they're listening to gold buyers right now and they want to be upset and talk all about how we bought gold. We will fucking get to that and how different it's going to be. We'll get there. I promise.
Who bought gold? How much is gold going to cost?
I bought so much. And the thing is, all we spent on gold outbidding each other in our own guild GDKPs. That's all we spent it on.
Inflation boosting.
We actually just charged each other money.
I mean, you and XQC really gave it away that one, ZG. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it wasn't even hiding. So what? It's a whole fucking.
Didn't you bid 10K on a Raptor, bro?
Actually,
like 17K. And so yeah, you did bid 10K on a Raptor.
I didn't even have that gold though.
Weren't you? You were in my DMs. I remember sitting at a stoplight. My phone. I looked at it. Don't ban me, by the way. And I looked at it. It's like, hey, Soda, can I get some of your gold to help me win this Raptor?
Listen, I'm just gonna say I got a DM from somebody that may or may not have absolutely bought a Raptor, and I asked how much they spent on it. They said they could have bought a new car. Just saying.
Yeah. What?
Oh my God!
Fucking loser. All right.
Guys, can we stay on topic, please?
Let's move on.
Guys,
I agree.
I have a father. I have a child. Can we please move this along?
Absolutely.
Fuck off.
Yeah, and keep it down, please.
Tell them to log in and buff up.
So moving on, we're gonna play on the fresh server with extreme disappointment, and we're going to hope to God we can transfer off later.
Wait, what if we can't? That's a thing. What if we can't?
Can we not just use the hardcore add-on and go to a shit server and just play fake hardcore?
We go to Mancrick and we just do it. We do it on Mancrick.
Yeah, but there's no shot we're gonna re-level again and then do that.
We're not. I think when they launch BWL, it's gonna be hype. Like the community's here, everyone's paying attention to it. And so what if there's like a month of downtime? People do other shit, come back. It gives you enough time to generate hype again.
It's really easy to say that, Sony, but in reality, that's not how streamers function. Tyler's
but it's how you guys can function. You guys are the figureheads, though. You can dictate where this goes.
We can get a full raid of 4 Sony digitals, and we can see how interesting that is to see Sony raid Classic WoW again. Or we can try and fucking pander to the fucking Tyler ones and the Seers who will never touch this game in any other form.
Wait, Soda, realistically though, Soda. Wait a second.
When 2019 came out, you had fun and played throughout the whole year, right? If a new server comes out,
I did.
Yes, but
wait.
Tyler one might have fun and play throughout.
How about we limit how many MC runs we could do? How about MC comes out, we limit how many MC runs we could do, 2 to 3, and then everyone has to not log back in.
I feel like you guys. I feel like the WoW players are underestimating how much the non-WoW players do not give a fuck outside of like actually playing.
They don't.
Okay, well, let's ask the non-WoW players one question,
well,
guys. If we took a break for like 2 or 3 weeks and waited for the next raid to come out, would you come back and do the raid?
Fuck yeah! Dude, I'm logging in. I'm worldwide.
Only the WoW people would come back.
Yes,
I would. Wait, is it actually?
Look, Tyler says he's gonna come back. Tyler just said he will come back.
That's a wrap.
There you go. There it is, boys. Yes,
okay. Seasonal.
I think if everyone into it, then it would get.
Season 2, season 3, season 4, OnlyFans. This is maybe a good thing.
We'll sign up. I like this.
It's going to take 3 months for people to hit 60.
Yo, listen to the chance. Listen to the chance.
We're moving on.
Shut up.
We're moving on. All of your recommendations, every single one is something we will have to figure out later. Okay, that is when we are max level and we are actually doing MC. We can make those decisions then. But for now, we're gonna play on the new server with disappointment and potential problems. Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay? Why don't we just delay OnlyFangs a little bit longer?
We could do that too.
No. Can we schedule it right before Christmas?
Definitely not do that.
We fucking could. All right. So moving on to the next topic. All right.
Hello, Chance. I'm here.
Great. There he is.
I don't even know if I'm gonna do this, bro.
Shut up. Yes, you are going to play. Absolutely, you are. All right.
Need Kungus back.
Next discussion. A lot of you guys heard us talk about buying gold and cheating, blah, blah, blah. We cheated hard. A lot of us got banned, and we deserved it. It was bad.
You cheated.
I bought so much gold.
Yeah, you cheated.
Yeah, you cheated. I didn't cheat.
I don't care.
Type 2 if you did not cheat.
Don't care. Don't care. Tons of you cheated. I don't care. Moving on.
I never cheated.
This time, we're going to be doing something called Guild Self-Found. To explain what that is, there's something called Solo Self-Found. It is something that sort of got popularized because people would use high-level enchants and high-level gear. They would have all the gold in the world, and it sort of negated the leveling experience, making it not as hard as it should be. So people created Solo Self-Found, where your character cannot trade or interact with anyone else through the whole time. It became so popular, Blizzard made a fucking built-in thing where you can click a button and make your character actually not be able to do any of that. You can't trade whatever until you reach max. We're going to do something new. Solo Self-Found is too boring for our guild. I don't want us to not be able to interact with each other. So we're going to do Guild Self-Found. It's the same thing, but you can only interact with the guild. And this is even going to carry on to level 60. It will not turn off at all. There's a couple of issues with Guild Self-Found that a lot of people have brought up. There are ways you could have cheated the Solo Self-Found add-on a long time ago. And we're going to be using a Guild Self-Found add-on. So people are worried people are going to cheat. If you try and cheat, one, there are landmines within the add-on that will alert us. You will be removed from the Discord and kicked. That's it. You're done. We're not even going to make content out of it. You're just done. Because the whole reputation of the guild goes down the shitter.
Wait, landmines?
I love Isn't it better to just do self-found? Isn't it better to just use it? Because you can still group up with it. You just can't trade.
Yeah.
Is it really important to trade?
It's boring for everybody in the guild.
Zarya and I
want to be guild self-found, yeah.
Like how much are we going to trade within the guild?
Well, if you want to be a fucking alchemist, alchemy, enchanting,
a lot.
So a lot.
You need a blacksmithing rod.
You're trying to do engineering and you want to make the goggles. Who's our guild skinner?
The bag maker.
We're gonna want bags. We're gonna want to pool our cloth for bags.
Banksley's not a thing anymore?
So I'll get into that. So if you find a Staff of Jordan and you're a rogue, which is an epic level 35 staff, you get to decide who in the guild you want to give it to. You can't sell it. You can. You can't use Yuxnaus. You can give it to someone in the guild, though. So things like that, I want that to exist. So we have an add-on.
In the guild?
Huh?
Can I sell it to someone in the guild?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what you're going to do with gold, besides buy your mount.
It?
Yes, you fucking can.
Can you get
absolutely vendor it
for it?
You're such a so we haven't gotten to the point system yet. So when you're leveling, you are only allowed to trade with other members in the guild. You are only allowed to, you can't use the auction house. You can only mail and receive mail from people within the guild. I don't even think the add-on lets you try. And if you try and configure the add-on to allow you to, that's where the landmines are. That's where if you get fucking disgust or like, if someone comes to me and you log in, I just found this fiery war axe randomly off stream. I'm gonna fucking make you vendor it on stream. You're just gonna vendor it because I don't believe you. If you randomly have 8 stacks of tin, I found it off stream, you're gonna vendor it. All right, so I just recommend you don't do anything crazy off stream. And if you do find it off stream, take a screenshot, do whatever you can to make it as non-fucking stupid. Like there's no way you're lying.
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
What if I'm like just killing like 5 or 6 mobs off stream and I get 5 or 6 new bags in a row off those mobs?
I'll believe
yeah, okay.
Send a screenshot.
You take a screenshot.
Okay, Mitch. You can screenshot. You can actually screenshot receiving the loot and the picture of you in the game. And I would just do that. Just hit print screen.
I have an actual question.
Can I say something?
Chance, I've been raising my hand.
Yeah,
go ahead, Miz.
After.
Okay, Miz, go ahead.
So what are we doing about mob tagging? Because I feel like that became a huge problem in the guild.
Well, mob tagging isn't going to exist on a fresh server.
But can you explain it to Kyler because he has a kid?
Okay,
that is true. Yeah, that's true.
The other is, so last OnlyFangs, what we did when people would die, you can essentially have a higher level. If you do 30% of the mob's health, I think, I don't know the exact numbers, and then the level 60 just one-shots the rest, you get full experience for that. So there are methods where high levels can speed power level someone really quickly to max level, and we abuse the hell out of it. Well, there's going to be no max levels at first, and you're just not going to be allowed to do that unless we make some type of guild, like, council decision to allow it. I am worried because this guild is meant for the new players to reach 60 and raid, and I think everyone here has been informed of that. This is the actual game that we're going to be playing, and I'm worried some of you may not make it to 60 in time. The quota is going to be a lot. The quota is going to be a lot more lenient. Last time, a lot of you guys joined in like halfway in, so you had to double level. I don't know what kind of time we're going to give. We're going to play it by ear. I'm thinking like a month and a half to reach max level. Something around there. But it's going to be really hard.
I think there is zero chance new people can do it in a month.
That's a short time.
Are we going hard?
Pretty sure it's
Tyler has a kid.
Man, what?
You're right. We're playing Horde. We will be playing Horde. But and that's why I said play it by ear. You know, we're gonna figure that out. There's not gonna be any set quota while starting off because I gotta see how bad you guys are. I gotta see how many deaths. We have so many different dumb things happening, like proximity voice add-on, which we'll get into. That's just gonna make people probably die for content. And so we're going to be even weaker. Not only are we not going to have mob tagging or the auction house or buying gold or any of that, we're also going to be more fucking stupid. Just everyone.
Yo, it's probably a given, but we're not going to be able to do MC like on our own before the guild, right?
You cannot do any raids without the guild. Guild only.
Yeah.
Across the board.
I have a question about guild self found.
Okay.
Are you allowing alts in the guild, like bank alts?
As long as they're the I didn't even tell you guys about the race selection. Yes, as long as they're the same race, you're locked into your race even on your alts.
Are we allowed to do dungeons with people that aren't in the guild?
Wait, we can only play one race.
Just said, man.
The whole time?
That was my question.
That was a second ago.
I just said that. Are we even gonna be allowed to have
Sorry.
them?
You have a question? Are we doing bank alts?
Good.
You can have a bank alt.
Bank alts, but it has to be the
Stop
same
being
race.
stupid. He asked a legitimate question.
No, wouldn't
Stop
it be
being
better if we
stop
had
being
just
dumb
one
and
character, right?
he's saying
it.
it.
Wouldn't it be better if we had like one character, so if you died, and you could only give stuff to the guild alts? That way,
what?
You know what I mean? So
well, the add-on will probably block the mailbox.
I'm ordering chicken bites from Pete Terry's.
He's saying if you don't have a personal bank, you'll actually always trade the Staff of Jordan, where like maybe if you have a bank alt, you would just send the Staff of Jordan to your
we have like thousands
I'm
of
gonna say this:
streamers in
if
here.
you get a good item and Mary Baby
really
wants
hard
it, do not give it to
for
her.
people
It
to
is
speak
worthless.
up,
She's going to die anyway.
I'm actually confused. What is it? What are y'all?
Crazy coming from you, Miz. I believe in you, Mary.
Probably because someone explain to me.
Thank you.
They're asking about mailbox.
Stop making funnies. Stop making funnies and tell me what the fuck y'all are saying.
All
Yeah,
right,
Miz.
the question was, are we gonna have bank alts?
Yes. Why not?
Guild self found. Okay.
Well, is the mailbox going to work to even mail things to a bank alt?
ask.
Because if the add-on blocks the mailbox, then you can't mail.
from
Yeah,
non-guild
that's what I wanted to
members.
You're right. So
let me speed up the meeting, but isn't there like bigger points to talk about the mailboxes and?
These are his own meeting, but own way.
Question, I think. No, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, you know.
That is
I have an important question. Wait, Guzu is not false, but you know what will fix all those problems? Just make it SF, bro. That's it. That's all.
Shut the fuck up! Stop using your dumb chat, Peo.
I have a question. Can I group up with people who are not in the guild at all?
Hey, Peo, why don't you just level SSF?
Well, why will I if everyone else gonna cheat and play a GFS?
I mean, everyone else.
No.
Solo self-found is where you don't care about anyone else, right? Just look the button yourself and do it.
Like, I think self-found will make it just more fun for everyone. And like the
no, it won't.
Yes,
you're fucking brain dead. No, it will not.
I hate them.
But then we think the opposite.
Who's approving our characters RP stories?
The thing is, I agree with the SF thing. As a long-time WoW player, I like SF, right? But for new player, it's gonna be way more fun with the guild trade because you get to have interactions. Like you can RP, we have proximity voice.
We're not. This is not a 20-year veteran WoW guild.
Yeah.
You're just lucky to be here.
Yes, but
the only
there's
reason you like SSF
I
is
want to say one more thing, please. It's just like
go ahead. I get where they're coming from. I want SF2 chat, but for new players, it's fun to trade a little bit.
Like a great value.
Wait, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
I said like people like I said like you know big streamer like Miz, Soda, or you know all Tyler. They all gonna get like
I think you said Soda.
Whatever, like you know,
hey,
like
and guess what, Peo?
Can I finish my sentence?
I already know where you're going with it.
Make a soda, man. What are you talking about?
I feel like we should at least let him finish. I mean,
go ahead, Peo. Go ahead. Everyone, shut up. Go finish, Peo.
I just feel like you guys will get like more value of this GSSF thing. That's it. And it's like, let's see, like me or other people won't get as many items that you guys gonna get, and your level.
But that's fine. You're a veteran, Peo. You own.
Okay.
Yeah, but
you shouldn't care. This guild self-found is legitimate. Hey, at the end of the day, if it's done right, guild self-found is meant to make the game harder for the sweats. So you dedicate your resources not even to your own character, but to the shitty guildies who can't play the game well. It is meant for that.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna make.
I have a question on that note. Can we trade the items? Like speaking as somebody who's representing the sweats. Can we trade the items we find for FKP or whatever?
No FKP this time. We'll talk about the point system.
Okay.
There is a point system. So,
can we trade it for the new point system?
Potentially. I mean, it can be within reason. So everything is pretty automated this time. Great. So we're doing guild self-found. We've talked about that.
That's mute. Liar.
Let Chance talk, please. I'm getting
who the fuck is that?
Annie, it's Annie. Mute Annie. God damn it.
All right.
I didn't realize.
Cool. So we're doing guild self-found. We've talked about that. It's over SSF. There's reasons for it. If you fucking cheat, again, I can't stress this enough. We're not going to make content and be like, haha, Bag Jones cheated. You're just going to get removed and we're going to move the fuck on. Just remove the idea of cheating out of your vicinity. It's not happening. That's moving on. Next thing I want to go over. You're not going to select your own race. You are going to be taking a quiz, and you will be taking that quiz today. This is not news to a lot of you, but some of you it is. You may play any race or any class within that race, but your race will be decided based on a quiz that you will take at the end of this meeting. At the end of this meeting, you'll have 1 hour to take it. We will reconvene, and we will announce what race a lot of you are. Moving forward to people afterwards, they will take the quiz and they will find out immediately what race they are. But we're going to have a ceremony today to find out our foundation, if that makes sense. Go ahead, Miz.
First of all, I just want to say I fucking love you, bro. I've been following you for over like 9 years now.
Great. Stop making funnies. We have too much shit to do.
Okay, can you explain like the race stuff and everything to like a guy like Tyler who has a kid? Because I feel like he probably doesn't.
He does have a kid. Okay, so races in this game cannot play every single class. You cannot be a Tauren mage. You cannot be a Tauren rogue. You can't be a Tauren priest. So if you want to, but the only race that can play druid is Tauren, as an example. And we're gonna have some little funny, side games. We're making an add-on to make the race wars more fun.
Nice.
What do you mean by that?
Dangerous topic here.
Race wars.
What
do you mean by that?
He means race
God, I've been waiting for this.
We're gonna be racing.
I've been waiting for this for a while.
Maybe I should have worded that differently, but you know what I mean.
It's gonna get
I know what you mean, bro.
I'll see you guys at Crossroads.
Is the racism mandatory?
Say again?
Is the racism mandatory?
Yes.
Is it ever not?
That's up to you.
Call it racism. Let's not call it racism.
So,
this is
Look, guys. Yeah, don't call it. Just call it making.
I don't give a fuck what you call it.
Right.
Whatever the fuck y'all want. Moving on. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Last time it was like, outside of the guild, we just play with like our homies in Discord and shit like that, and it was just like if you hit 60, you got into the guild. Like, is there any restrictions on just chilling with the homies on this hardcore?
If you got 60, you got into the guild? No, that never happened. What are you talking about?
No, that was Bloodsail Buccaneer Summit. This is totally different. We have official servers now, so everybody will be in the guild from level 1.
Yeah, are you talking about like when you died at level 59?
What are yo, shut up, man. Listen, these restrictions, I just want to know like restrictions to play with the homies, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Like if the
homies are close enough, they can be invited to the guild. We do have a couple of homies in the guild. I don't want to invite too many and water down the guild. I guess is a way to word it. But yeah, you're playing with the fucking guild.
Oh,
maybe we can allow dungeoning. Should we allow grouping?
Like my friends will look at this and be like, "Man, I want to play hardcore WoW while he's playing hardcore WoW." You know what I'm saying?
I think you can party with non-guildies. I don't want to. I think you should be able to party with other guildies. You can't raid without guildies.
At your own risk.
Party.
Yeah, I like that.
Your own risk.
No problem with that.
Wait, does that include dungeons?
Yeah, dungeons. However, no getting fucking carried, and chat's gonna be like, "No, that's awful." What's going to happen is you're going to be level 18. And a lot of people are going to be level 50 and 40, and we're going to be very spread out. You will not be able to fill groups with our guild.
There will need to be a level limit.
At first you can.
So people can't group with really high levels. And possibly only grouping with solo self-found non-guildies could be.
Why don't we just fully commit to the GSF?
How are you going to police that?
The problem with fully committing the GSF is because, again, all of the sweats are going to reach max level, the non-sweats are going to be low level, and they won't be able to run dungeons now.
I think that's good.
Who says you can have somebody that's friends you want to play with?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, but also, if you are a sweat and are high level, why can't you go help a guild?
Yeah, you can help them.
Okay, but they're level 60.
No, level 60 shouldn't be able to carry you through Deadmine.
Yeah, higher level shouldn't do low.
So let's just, guys, you can do dungeons with anyone. Just prioritize inviting guildies. Let's not be dumb. And if a situation comes in where I need to yell at someone, I just will. Like, why is level 30 in Wailing Caverns?
The priority is this, right? The priority is guildies. Can I ask? Is the priority guildies, then race, then randos?
The race.
Race overall. Oh, so it's race guild. Okay, gotcha. All right.
So
play with your own race.
But I'm telling you, my race.
You can take your racism to any level you want. That is up to your discretion.
I'm not trying to be good.
I'm only playing with orcs.
I'm only playing.
No fucking
cows. I'm not trying to be with some fucking cows.
Can you explain racism to a guy like Tyler?
He has a kid. I know.
By the way, he has a kid. Yeah.
So. I do think, or at least I thought, that adding more, like, you can role play the racism, but I wanted to add actual mechanics into it. So now we're going to talk about the point system for racism. There are going to be points. So there will be, the winning race and the losing race, and there will be weekly punishments and rewards to the certain races that are winning and losing. A lot of these points are going to be automated. I'm going to log in and try and screen share you guys. Hold on. Let me try and open the fucking game. Can I stream share in this Discord, or is it too big?
I'm just watching your stream.
I'll let it.
Why can't we open your
trash?
stream?
There's so many people here.
Share.
Yeah, just open your stream, I think.
Well, no, I got it. Here you go. Discord stream, so you can see it live. All right. I'm just going to log in and just show you guys the bullshit. Let me change servers.
Twitch Prime.
Just the fuck up.
It says stream is full, sir.
Is it?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Watch on Twitch stream?
All right. Just watch on the Twitch stream then.
Okay.
So here's the add-on. If you guys are seeing this, it doesn't really have anything in it yet because Tactics is still trying to work on it and basically get everything into it. But there's going to be a leaderboard, and you're going to gain points for your entire race, and you're going to lose points for your entire race based on what you do, whether you fuck up or not. So if you die, your entire race is going to lose, say, 30 points. If you gain 10 levels, your entire race is going to, say, gain 10 points. If you level any profession, yes.
What?
Yes, it's basically Hogwarts. And if you level a profession to say 75 or every 75 points, you gain points. If you die to drowning, all of this is going to be automated. So I won't have to fucking track. It's awesome. Unlike FKP. They're still working on it. Let's hope it works. You can see the point system general. First to kill Captain Flat Tusk. So our sweats in the guild, the ones who are going to be leveling faster, you can earn points for your race and you can give rewards to the shittier players of your race. Now the rewards, I'll talk about that. What we're going to do every single week, I'm not sure how I'm going to accumulate this, whether it be donations from viewers or whatever. I'm going to build a weekly guild chest. This chest is going to have gear, and I'm not going to give everyone a fucking epic. I'm not going to completely ruin the leveling experience, but there might be one epic in there. And that race will decide who the Staff of Jordan goes to, for example. Or maybe I'll give them 20 stacks of tin ore to help you speed level engineering. There will be a weekly chest, and then all of the points reset, and then the next week happens. The losing race every single week will have to spin a punishment wheel. And maybe 5 people will have to endure random punishments. Whether it be you have to order a fucking lunchly and blend it and drink it on stream.
It's really not that bad.
Wait, in real life punishment?
What the fuck?
Wait,
absolutely.
Oh my god.
Or
Wait,
you will have
the
to play
whole race?
I don't know if I like this.
No, you get to assign.
Yeah, punish them all.
Okay.
Wait,
You get to
punish
assign.
them all.
He has a kid.
You get to race eat another hot chip.
You elect the biggest losers of your race.
Sure, as a
The lower
race, you can
class.
come to whatever conclusion y'all want. Like 5 punishments must be dished out. Choose who has to do them. But they must be done by the next week. There's other ones. You have to play do an entire stream with a webcam mic. There's, let me open my notepad. Drink a glass of thick water.
That changed Tyler's stream.
Holy moly.
10 bits TTS,
No, can
and
you
the money goes to charity.
Stop name dropping me. Appreciate it, guys.
Dude, he has a kid.
Stop name dropping him. He has a kid.
You have to do an entire day of listening to PvP music videos only. So your music must come from WoW PvP videos, and you can't watch the same video twice.
Fuck yeah.
That's already the case.
And you're right. Some people, they don't want to do copyright. Some, like VTubers, don't do face reveals. So we have things like VTubers have to use a furry avatar for an entire day.
That's too bad. That you have to get copyright strike. You have to face reveal.
You have to face reveal.
All right, yeah, sure.
Can you grief your own race?
Yes, you can, and your own race can hate you. However you want to play this game is up to you.
A self-hater.
Right?
Okay.
Dude, humans have been in their own race for years, dude.
Can we kick anybody off our race?
Are there enforcers?
Hey, can we vote people off our race?
Shush, quiet. So, the discussion of race leaders. I talked about it. I went through a handful of people. The issue is, the only people I can count on to like be on and be available and sweat and do everything and play the game are the WoW sweats. Most of which y'all are boring. So I meant going to GTA. So I thought about going to GTA RPers, but I can't depend on them to be on all the time. So what I'll do is maybe every week.
You got a lot of them in here.
Would be great.
Every week,
We got you.
I am going to appoint the race leader for that week. It will change. And depending on who's putting in the most time, who's probably paid the most attention, who's going to make the funniest jokes, who's actually there, whatever. Make the best decisions, the best content. I'm going to appoint them. It's going to change every week. That's what I think is the best. If we want to do an election or something like that, again, the problem is, and I've talked with like, even Moon, for example, like they may not play or pay much attention. They don't want to commit that hard to it. So that's the issue with race leaders.
Right.
I could try something, but I think it's better if I just appoint someone every week.
So I will be the race leader for Undead. I will be such a good race leader, I promise.
Are there inferior races though?
Are there any races that are ugly?
No, or all of Horde are ugly.
Beautiful.
Let's not disrespect Torrens, please.
Yeah. Come on.
Go the fuck Torrens are based.
So
Chance,
that's the point.
Isn't it not fair that some of the races aren't they some OP? Like, isn't
yes
Orcs really OP or something?
They won't matter that much in PvE though.
In reality, a WoW sweat is going to be like, it's so different, but in reality, it's minor.
Miskiff, is that the max?
Torrens hitboxes are bigger.
So it's not a big deal. The biggest flaw is if you don't like the aesthetics of your race, or it doesn't have a class you want to play. There are exceptions to the race selection. There's a couple of people that are doing like YouTube series, for example, where they're playing a specific race in a class. I'm allowing them to simply, if they want to carry that storyline or whatever their YouTube bullshit is into OnlyFangs, by all means. If you are dating someone and you want to be on the same team as them, I will allow it. And you cannot come out as gay today and just start dating Ompi because he's undead.
What? Sorry, Miz.
I was about to
What if
come
we're
out
not
to
dating
it.
anyone?
Actually going to be a really big day for me.
So you're basically just
Auntie.
you're basically just silencing the LGBTQ. Nice chance. Really
That's
nice
fucked
shit,
up,
dude.
bro.
That is fucked.
Enforcing races,
Fuck you.
choosing gay or not.
So I'm think
From
there are
America.
some exceptions, right? The only other exceptions I can think of are people who like, I don't know, they're extremely new to the game. They played one class and they really fucking want to play that class, and it's like a make it or break it. They won't play otherwise. Maybe I'll make an exception if you're a big enough streamer. Like that's literally it. But for the most part, I want everyone. You take the quiz. That's your race. 99% of you.
How much is a big enough streamer?
Fucking 5,000 viewers. Zico and PS Hero, you are taking the quiz. There is no exception for either of you.
I feel like everybody should. That's the most fun.
We're married though, me and
Hey,
PS.
what I have said everything I just said. I would say 1 out of 100 people aren't taking it, and in this call, there's 100 people, so one person may not take it. Like that's
It's just
actually
Rav.
it.
Everyone else take it.
It's Rav. Just say the name. It's Rav.
Hold on.
No, he's for the YouTube.
He doesn't have a kid.
dude.
He doesn't have to take it.
All right.
So, I have a question for couples.
Go ahead.
Do both people in the couple need to take the quiz and you decide?
One person's gonna take the quiz.
Okay.
I mean, in one case, you could both take the quiz and pick the better of the two if you want. If you're both like streamers and gonna take it, but overall, if you're like the streamer and then say your boyfriend or girlfriend, you're gonna go with the streamer's race.
What's up, Beast?
That takes the quiz. You will be taking the quiz.
Did I miss out? Somebody invited me and I was.
Play with your girlfriend anyways. That's the whole point of WoW.
Hey, Champ, I have
Does
a
your girlfriend
question.
have a penis?
Chance, I have a question. I was going to do a
Go ahead.
YouTube series with me and Russell, but he tanks my viewership so low that I don't think I hit 5,000 if you add us up. Does that matter?
Actually,
I didn't listen to you. What'd you say, Miz?
It
Dude,
didn't
don't
matter
listen.
anyway.
He has
I'm
nothing to
just talking
say.
shit.
He's just
Okay, so someone else said they have another question. Can you speak up?
I do. Hello,
Go
this
ahead.
is Necrit, the right MMO guy. There are some people who, not too many people here, but there are some people who focus mainly on YouTube videos and don't stream as much. Is there like consideration with like the punishment on stream and stuff like that for that?
I mean, you could just Discord stream like on camera for another streamer and say drink your lunchly blended that way.
All right.
And let's be honest, the people
take a
streaming
YouTube
will
video.
want to do the punishment for the clip. So let's be honest.
Yeah. So everyone is susceptible to this unless you're like a no face reveal person. You're turning your cam on and you're gonna do the punishment when you're dished it. Simple as that.
But what if you are no?
Can we get? Thank you for muting, Rod. Go ahead.
All right. Any other questions before we move on? That's the point system.
Wait, can you clarify? I think I missed it about whether or not we're able to group with people for like
You can group
questing
with
outside of. Okay, outside of the guild. Okay, cool. Thank you.
I mean, to an extent, like if it's arguable, like you're just getting fucking carried.
Remember, the priority is race guild randoms.
Okay, race guild randoms.
You're gonna have so many people getting carried.
Maybe
Julian's
within
not
like
carried
one
100%.
level
I
of
have a
yourself.
suggestion.
I don't. If like you're trying to play with like your mod and your mod just can't get in the guild, but you're really good friends with your mod, or some shit like that. Yeah, fuck it, play with them, whatever. But you cannot trade with them. You can't do any of that, regardless, even if you're grouping with them. Trading and all that is still guild.
Yeah, is there a way to just make it like some kind of light punishment for not prioritizing grouping with the group, like the guild? You know,
That's a good idea because what
Okay,
you could do is
like-
invite 4 non-guildies and have them pass on all the loot.
I'm pretty sure everyone in here is going to prioritize the guild. That's the point of the fucking thing.
If I see that happening, that'd be fucking. Like, use your fucking common sense. Like, I will yell at you. All right, and I'll deduct points from your entire race. I can still manually remove points. Absolutely. If you're doing a dungeon with 4 non-guildies, yes, and they pass on loot, that is
GM. Thank you for the nine man.
that is gaming the system. That is stupid. Use common sense. Don't do that.
Dude, Champ, I'm just so excited you're
What if
doing
it's
this, man. I
off
miss
stream?
you so much.
Shut up, man. Any other questions on the point system?
I
mean, here's the add-on. There's also going to be leaderboards. So you'll see first, daily, weekly, all-time leaderboard. That'll be in there. There's going to be a lot of firsts. So because we're doing guild self-found, we're not going to have any recipes. We're not going to have an enchanter. So the first person to find the Defias Savory Delight, granted it's useless, it's 50 points for that entire race. First person to fly Flask of Supreme Power, minor agility even. So these are big. That'll give you guys a lot of points. First person to find an Edge Masters, good fucking luck, but you can't auction house it. Swiftness Potion, Lionheart Helm, all of this. And this means... Go ahead.
I was about to ask, this auto tracks, or do we have to submit it to whoever's the owner of this add-on?
I think... Tactics, are you there?
Yeah, it's automatic.
Hell
It
yeah.
auto tracks.
Fuck yes.
There's a couple of things I think Tactics told me that are not auto tracked, but that's okay. It's not a lot of lift to manually notice who found the first flask of Petri, for
Yeah,
example.
it's not like they're going to be pouring in.
Not the biggest deal.
I have a question
Go
about
ahead.
the add-on specifically. Are there any landmines thinking
how
about the
do
fact
I-
that you might be logging on multiple computers?
Nakrit, go again, please.
Are there any landmines taking into consideration the fact that you might be logging on different computers where the add-on is installed separately?
It should still work, but I'll make sure to ask the dev.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's a Tactics question, but hopefully no issues. And the thing is, like, it's common sense, you know? Common sense. If something something flags up, like, oh, you logged on your computer for 10 seconds without the add-on and we noticed it, we're just going to ask you and just tell us what the fuck's going on. That's it. You're on your computer, so we'll just Discord message you, right?
I honestly don't think it's going to be an issue. It should work, even if you're using it.
And that too.
How many points do you lose when you died, Kuh?
Well, it's set up in a way, that was the one thing I was worried about. I don't want people to be able to speed level, intentionally kill themselves, and then speed level again and have a net positive. So I want to say it's like 10 points per 10 levels, and you lose 30 points per death. So the only way to make
I hate my race and I kill myself over and over again.
Then you play the same race over and over again.
That's just good RP.
Wait, do we switch races if we die?
No.
No.
You do not.
real life.
Just like real life.
There are scenarios. There are scenarios that I'm open to. Let's say you're doing a dungeon and you're a Tauren, right? And in this group, a fellow Tauren shaman is in your group, and they pulled everyone with their totems, and your whole group fucking wiped. You can change races if the situation calls for it and you want to, because you hate your fellow Taurens for fucking you over. Like, I will allow race changes when the time comes, but that's like my own personal hand getting put into it if the situation calls for it.
Can we vote to kick someone off our race? Like,
I think we kick someone off our race.
If they're dead, yeah, we can hold
right now.
What if they're not dead? Can you vote them off?
Yeah, publicly get him exiled. Executioner.
We can and thing.
What if that benefits them though? Like, what if I want to actually switch?
And whoever wins has the same race.
We are not going to be able to manually change the race yourself. It's not going to happen. If it's so obvious, you're like just trying to kill yourself. Like, can I race change? It's not happening. You're just going to start level over again.
Will there be any other leaders elected to combat our president?
Like a council, maybe.
Yes.
Like, for example, someone has to dish out my punishments.
We need a balance of power.
In the guild.
Oh, you know I will.
There should be a voting
Can we just
system.
clarify? Are we going fresh?
What if we have an electoral college?
Yes, we are going free service. All right. Any other questions on the point system? Because that's still being worked on. That will be in. It will be automatic. And I've told you the rewards. I've told you the punishments. There will be more punishments, but you get the concept, right? That's the point here. All right.
Sounds good.
Next thing. We are going to have proximity voice. A lot of you already seen this. I don't think it's ever been in the game, but Mocktail's been cooking up some really fucking hot shit.
I love this, by the way.
We have a couple of videos to show you guys. But the problem is, I can't stream to all of you. Shut up. Let me find the videos. Hold on.
They're cursing in this video. Tell us a kid.
C-Dank, are you there?
Space has the Ompi clip if you want.
All right.
I'm destroying my computer.
Yeah. C-Dank, link the video in the general chat of Discord. All of you can click the video and you can watch it yourself. You can see how proximity voice works.
I just want to say this was my idea, and the add-on wouldn't exist if it wasn't for C-Dank. So
That's amazing.
Can I ask a question about the last topic?
Thank you for your service.
Is everybody allowed to pick whatever class they want with the race, even the sweats?
Yes.
Like, you don't care?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I don't want. I do still want sweats to have fun. You know, I don't want to make them not have a race or a class selection. That's too much.
Wait, but like you don't want me going warrior again, right?
You can play whatever the fuck you want, Sony. Have fun. If you want to play warrior for the 80th time, go for it.
Wait. I was hoping you'd say no.
Dude, I'm really confused.
No, I think if you've already done your main, don't play the same.
No, I want to go shaman to be honest. So.
Then do it.
What class is Sven gonna play?
No, I specifically told Chance. I said I'm not playing unless we go horde.
All right. Everyone, I'm gonna hard mute for 1 minute. Watch the video. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Wait, watch what video?
It's in general.
Discord.
It's in general.
There's a video? Wait, what's it?
Video. Are you guys paying attention to
Where's the video? Where's the video? I literally just see a dog.
In general chat, scroll up. C-Dank posted it at 12:47.
It's a black.
Thank you.
I
literally just see a bunch of black dogs.
You have to download it. It's porn.
Oh, I'm gonna mute them all. So this is the proximity voice chat.
Yo, Kermodo.
That's so cool. Who is that? That's so cool.
I think the add-on needs, if a rogue goes stealth, their name doesn't come up when they talk.
We already added that.
We already added that.
Oh my
Man,
god.
you guys are ahead.
Well, no, wait, Chance, isn't it basically the rogue? It's like you have to get close to them or something?
Yeah. Well,
I'm
not necessarily.
annoy the shit out of Miskiff as a rogue.
I mean, Mocktail has been cooking up some good shit. I remember saying to Mocktail, "Hey, we need like a hue or something behind the names," and he said, "That's not. I don't know if that's going to be possible." 1 week later, hey, I did it. So
the actual goat.
That's essentially where we're at, and I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with the rogue feature. Yeah, Mocktail cooked up proximity. I don't think proximity voice has ever been in WoW before.
I don't think it has.
Never.
No,
so it's
been in since the beginning.
This is one of the simplest changes that we've made, and it's by far and away going to be the biggest impact. Yeah, I don't. Maybe like someone did some proximity voice, but not to a large scale, which we're putting it on a pretty large scale. It's game changing.
You're doing a great job, Chance. I'm actually really glad.
Is it going to be public?
So the way the proximity voice will work, you could leak the add-on to the public. It wouldn't change anything for us. It only puts you in voice calls with people if both people have the add-on and they're both in the same guild. So if the public wanted to use this, they can. Absolutely, they can. They just have to be in the same guild and they have to both have the add-on. There is no leaks. We will not hear random viewers. You will only be able to proximity voice with the people also in the guild.
That's good.
So
that's so cool, dude. I like
question. I had to restart my computer for a second, so you might have already mentioned it. Will, if they're in the guild, but they're just walking around town, can you hear them without being in the same group?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck, that's
you
cool.
can do drive-bys.
So cool.
And clarify, it does or does not work in raids and
dungeons? This is so cool, chat.
So in dungeons and raids, this kind of sucks. It does not. It does work, but it doesn't work as proximity voice. It's the equivalent of a Discord call. If I'm on the farthest end of the dungeon and you're at the entrance, you will hear me as if I'm next to you.
That's being worked on, by the way. There might be a janky workaround for that.
Okay, but it's basically some API thing that Blizzard changed a long time ago because there were weak auras and add-ons that made like mythic raiding too easy based on tracking your location. And I think that is why the proximity voice doesn't work on the location tracking in dungeons and raids. But it does work in the world of Warcraft.
Oh, it doesn't work in dungeons.
That's Skyrim is where it works.
But it's
but in dungeons and raids, it doesn't work. Maybe it'll get worked on, but if not, it's okay. This is still phenomenal as is. And that is proximity voice. Next thing on the list. Let me see what else we have to fucking discuss. Oh, the point system. Another part. When we get to raiding, the race that week that is winning, that has the most points, will get to roll 1 through 100 for loot. And the race that is losing will only get to roll 1 through 85. You will have nerfed rolls. So your losing race, you don't want to lose even at max level. It doesn't just affect leveling, it does affect endgame. So try to get your race higher. At the end of the day, we are still a team and we are trying to, fucking clear Nax together as one unison guild. But this adds for some stupid, fun bullshittery.
Will that be an addition of punishments at max level? or this is like a replacement?
What do you mean?
Like the last place race punishments? Is it going to be that plus the
punishment wheel is getting spun whether you're 60 or not? You can get selected.
Okay, even if we're rating.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like if somehow you manage to go into a raid at level 1, like your rolls are going to be nerfed. Just like it goes all the way. If that makes sense. Next thing, that's pretty much everything in game. We have the point system. We've got proximity voice. We talked about guild self-found only. We're going to play on the fresh new server that is unfortunately progressive or whatever the fuck. Do's and don'ts. Don't be weird in proximity voice. Trying to see what else we need to go over.
Wait, but Chance, is this kind of I feel like the progressive thing can be kind of sweet because like if we just it like gives us time to like relax and then come back to it. I feel like it's kind of good, though.
We are not getting locked back into the fucking
That's exactly what I messaged you, Chance. Like, so we can do season 2 of OnlyFangs in a few months. Yeah, the hype kind of dies,
off.
but it'll come back. No, seriously. And then season 3 a few months after that, if we're all not dead yet.
We could create just like a reality TV show.
Hey,
right, yeah.
This is something to be discussed when we're all level 60 and we've cleared Molten Core.
We'll make a battle.
Can you give an example of what weird voice chat is?
I mean, okay. Just don't be fucking weird.
Rogue and say the N-word on your stream. Good luck.
So because we have proximity voice, and we have a bunch of streamers, hopefully everyone's been kind of vetted, and we don't have any fucking weirdos that are just gonna like follow people around. Don't just run at the big streamer and be on the big streamer stream all the time, because I can tell when it's happening. Like, all bullshit aside, just be genuine. Try to be fucking genuine as much as you possibly can. Don't be 12. I understand edgy humor. I understand making jokes here and there, but these people don't know you. So just get to know people more before you start pushing lines. I'm gonna probably just be ruling with an iron fist. If there's a point where it's like, you're too immature for this, you're just gonna get kicked.
What if we are genuinely weird?
That's fine. I can tell when that's happening. Like, all bullshit aside.
Man.
I don't want to scare you guys to not interact with anyone. I want you to have fun. These are like extreme examples. I'm just warning you that I am looking at that kind of stuff, and I see it as a future problem with proximity voice. I'll deal with it. Try to be not problematic if you can.
Let's say there's someone that's like not good at the game that, you know, we're like about to raid and they just can't get to 60 because they're terrible. Are you going to start allowing mob tagging, or are you just going to say there's no mob tagging ever?
That's a guild discussion for way the fuck later.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when you come to it, Miz.
Like, we might.
60, I'm not going into a dungeon with you.
Anybody who's not good enough to level 60 can be allowed to
Summit, you are in the wrong guild if you're trying to only play with good players.
Fuck.
We have people.
You know, I got you, dog. Making 60 doesn't mean you're a good player, but if you die 100 times before it means you're a bad player, right? I mean,
the bad shamans, they will kill you with totems.
Yeah, don't play with shamans at all.
Shaman is 100% how everyone dies. Killed over and over again, though.
Totems will kill half
but
this
they're
guild.
fucking agent. They almost killed us like 6 times in every
Wait,
dungeon.
shamans get people killed, chat? Should I not play shaman? I don't want to kill people.
So we talked about pacing. Okay, so real life meetings. We're going to have some of those. This guild has definitely gotten so big that, you know,
do they not have
you can't just do a ton of IRL meetings and just exclude 90% of the guild, but we will still have them. There is going to be a real life guild meeting. Miz, you decide when you want to do it. I would guess maybe a week in. We might do a secret Santa Christmas meeting.
Fly me out.
I'm not paying for your flight, but you're welcome to fly out. Absolutely. Listen, iDubbbz came to our meeting and then he went live the next day and said it was boring and not worth it. and it wasn't wrong. I told him it was a PowerPoint, and it was a PowerPoint.
We made food, though. You got food. You got free food.
Hey,
yeah, we did.
iDubbbz didn't enjoy the meeting because I put him in his place.
Let's go, Pops. Do we have a physical
I don't even remember what
for
happened.
meetings?
That's up to Miz. Miz is in control of IRL meetings.
Yo, can we make Tyler one the main tank?
Yeah, who's gonna be the main tank?
I personally
am main Tyler one.
There he's tanking.
No, Chance, you shouldn't be the main tank again.
Yes, he fucking should.
I'm bald, so I'm a good candidate.
It should be somebody who's worse.
So here's what we're doing.
Wait,
I'm going to main tank. I am going to main tank.
Can I
Miz can off tank. I don't have set other off tanks.
Mary.
That is up in the air. If you make it to max level and you're the one getting funneled decent gear and you find yourself in that position to off tank, I don't care who you are. You can do it.
Mary, this is your chance.
This is my moment.
It's a Game of Thrones.
I vote Mary.
Mary, you
Let's
got it.
We take betting odds on who gets the 60.
I can confidently say Mary will not make it to 60 and be in a position to be the third off tank, but I'm
But you
open
literally
to it.
said that last year. You literally said that last year that I wouldn't fucking hit 60,
Mary,
and
you
I
got
fucking
fucking
did.
mob tagged. Relax.
I didn't fucking mob tag.
Mary, you're not making it.
That was not me.
Whoa, you bought gold.
To tell you right now, I have never made it from 1 to 60 on a warrior in solo self-found. I did Tiz Dungo and I got to level 50. Okay, neither has Summit, to be honest. It's
Come on,
you got
bro.
to 59.
I wouldn't let that slide, Summit.
The back came out of nowhere.
I am legitimately worried about even myself getting to 60 without dying. This is going to be very difficult. You can be the best player in the game. Bullshittery can happen. I think we will have another meeting the day before. Go ahead, Zico.
I was just saying that's not true.
I got a question. Are we going to have a limitation on the add-ons that people use?
So, no.
No, we're just going to be using NPC Finder all fucking day, making sure we don't get mopped up, or what?
XP, baby. Abso-fucking-lutely. You should. There are obviously proximity voice is required. Obviously, the point system add-ons required. We had required add-ons last time because I just didn't want people to die. You need to have NPC scanners. You should have, if you don't know how to level, you should have rested XP or something of that, like, caliber to help you quest. You should have.
No, I want to play something different than a warrior.
There's a ton of add-ons you should have because it's.
Answer question: what happens if I don't get Tauren and I was supposed to be the off tank as a druid?
I mean, you don't have to play druid. No one said you had to.
I have a question actually.
Yeah, you're pretty good at warrior, man.
Wait, shaman can tank too.
Shamans cannot tank.
Shaman can tank. Guys, very important. Very important. We are getting to the point where I'm going to send you out to take a quiz. However, I need all of you to check the announcements page in this Discord, and you need to pre-register, okay? You need to do your quiz, and do not leak it. Do not show on stream. Do not stream content while you register, please.
Ozzy?
Okay?
He said that the registration is closed, unless that was a mistake.
Oh, I just got messages from Volps. Whatever the fuck's going on. If you haven't registered, please register. It makes it easier. So these steps we've taken so that you cannot cheat on this quiz. You cannot practice this quiz. What, Seer?
I've not talked this whole time.
You're right.
Before I register, what's the point? Why should I do this?
Seer?
Good question. Good question.
What,
it's going to be
why
a blast.
would I want to do this?
Seer, you
because
are...
my body, everything in my instincts is saying not to do it.
You are the lowest caliber gamer. And I want you to prove... And last time you got... Did you make it to 60? I don't think you met the quota with
56,
cheating.
okay.
You got close. Through tons of cheating.
Once, my first time ever playing.
Through an insane amount of cheating, mob tagging, getting like bought fiery weapon enchants, bow of searing arrows, everything. People would say it didn't count. This is your time to prove that a trash fucking role player Andy can play this 20.
I've not played in a very long time.
Okay,
Holy
sorry.
shit.
TCG Simulator main can fucking boot up Classic WoW.
What is TCG?
And actually hit 60 in the hardest leveling mode the game has to offer, which is pretty much SSF. Granted, it's not SSF, and we're going to probably funnel all of our guild shit to you. Fuck them. Prove them wrong, Seer.
You were my favorite streamer during this whole thing. You have to do it.
Seer, you should hear what they say about you. They call you a fluke, a wannabe, fucking loser, bullshit. This is your chance to prove them wrong. Everyone's saying it.
We're gonna make so many memories.
Everyone's saying it.
Friends we're gonna make.
I did not say that.
Can we take the quiz for fun?
Chance.
No, you cannot take the quiz. Oh, yeah, Ampi, of course you can. Yeah, because I know you're playing undead. So other exemptions I have, like, for example, Ampi, I think, is going for server first, level 60. World first, level 60. I am not going to hold Ampi back from trying to do that. I'm going to allow him, and he's been practicing. And if I'm a speed leveler too. No, you're fucking not. Okay, Ampi is. I'm allowing him to play Undead Mage because that is what he is practiced as, and that is the class that he can level the fastest on. So there are exceptions like that, for example. And Ampi, you can take the quiz for fun.
Can you trade them?
Chance. Go ahead.
I'm not trading.
So I want to bring this up now because we talked about it before, and we said we want to talk about it during maybe a meeting.
The idea of talking with the guild about having guild merch and then using that merch to raise funds for a charity. Is that something that we can still look at having?
Yeah, so we can do that. I still am not positive on a direction if we want to do merch. We can. Last time I basically just shut it down and said I don't think we're cool enough for a fucking merch.
What if we do the merch and instead for charity we buy gold with it?
We could do that too.
That's a good idea.
We can say for charity.
Why are you
We can say for
charity.
Yeah, we can do merch. It's debated. This will probably be an off-stream discussion, in my opinion, about what direction to go with it. Like, what kind of shirts? I don't want to do crazy, over-the-top designs. I would prefer simple.
Chance.
Can we do it for like the racism?
Yeah, we can maybe have 4 shirts, and we can make it like the winning shirt that sells the most. The fucking race gets points in game.
Something on the back of the shirt says "Take tears, fall back, fuck the Roddies," something like that.
Like you could do fucking onlyfangs and fuck the Roddies or fuck cows, whatever.
Yes,
we can do
fuck
something
cows.
like
Okay, we need to come up.
Hey, Chance.
I mean, what, Russell?
Actually, racist skill chat.
Is undead like really hard to level as? Like, would you say it's
No.
like the harder race or no?
No. Ompi is choosing to level as.
No, I'm asking you just because I was thinking about going undead.
You don't get to pick.
Wait, Chance, I have another. I actually have a question though. So let's say
Undead's
fine. For tanking, is there one race that's actually like way better to play?
It depends on what boss you're fighting.
Not really.
What's the best race?
Just play what you
It's
want.
not foreign technically because your hitbox is too big.
God, no.
All
right, so basically, let's just talk about Horde. Let's talk about the fact we're playing Horde. We played Alliance last time. We had Paladins. Now we have Shamans. This is a different game. This is a different game we are playing. Shamans will increase our overall damage output. However, we have no blessing of salvation, which reduces the threat. In Classic WoW, threat is a problem. You want the boss hitting the main tank. Okay? Y'all's DPS is limited by how much damage and threat the main tank can generate. All right? Now, granted, I'll have Whirlwind and my threat will be crazy. Sometimes I'm not going to get procs. And you guys do. You will pull threat and you may potentially fucking die. It happens all the time. Horde just dies. Overall higher damage.
That way. But didn't we say in our last meeting that we were going to be Alliance?
No. We
voted on that, didn't we not?
I think I left it
the vote.
Include the ugly people. So we're playing.
I vetoed it. This is before we had.
What was the point of the last meeting then? I was here for like 4 hours, man.
Horde won that poll anyway. It was just by like 1 vote.
So it was 50-50, and I said whatever the fuck is winning.
Hours.
I said whatever the fuck is winning by the time we start is what we're gonna play. However, this is before we had the add-on with proximity voice and all these different things to make it different. And I thought to myself, why the fuck are we gonna play Alliance again? It's not different enough. Let's just play Horde. True. And also, people wanted it, so I just vetoed it and said, fuck that, we're playing Horde. Let's just change it up. Let's force it, make it happen. So here we are. And it's been like that for a while now. We're not playing Alliance.
Yay.
We are... at this point, also, all of the fucking challenge add-ons and everything is built for Horde. So we are playing Horde. It's decided. It's done. It's not changing.
And we wouldn't have S-Fan.
Tanking is harder on Horde, Mary.
Wait, Mary, do you know what a Makara is?
Yeah, I tried it when I was practicing.
Oh, is there a Makara
How'd that go?
So
I love Arena.
So in-game events that we're going to have hide and seek with proximity voice, maybe hot and cold, and there will be rewards. We're going to have scavenger hunts hosted by Winky again, classic. We might even do quiz / game shows. I think Burn wanted to host those. These will have significant rewards. I would love it if I could, you get selected to go on the Family Feud it'll be in-game proximity voice with Burn or whatever, and the winner can get an epic item of their choice within their level. It can be fucking fun and crazy. We can do some cool shit, and it could be more events. We can do a Magara tournament. I just don't want to kill all of our play. I don't care if the sweats die. You guys can re-level, no problem. So maybe we'll do something like that, and we'll have the winning race. Someone represent their race. We could do something.
Silent disco.
Yo, am I late?
Who the fuck is that?
Can we just all give...
Extremely late.
Okay, guys, we can start now. Everybody's here.
Hold on 1 second. What about the fact there will be 10 layers on fresh? Should we try to corral everyone on one realm?
I'm so hungry.
I think we don't worry about it at first. Maybe we do try and just force ourselves into one phase, but the issue with that is I feel like viewers would try and fucking get on our phase too. It's just gonna be.
If we're all grouping with each other, we should end up on mostly the same layers.
I was just thinking maybe like we just pick a layer and like try to get on this layer just so like you can have the drive-by interactions of like.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. We can have like an overall prioed layer that like, hey, try and be on layer 4, and there's an add-on that can track what layer you're on, blah blah blah. And for the newer players who have never played, we are going to have a PowerPoint mandatory, Tyler, for you guys to be at it. I want to go over all of the things that can kill you. For example, layering and how it can fucking spawn mobs and you die. Things like that. There's
what is that?
When is that gonna be?
That's gonna be the day before we actually level.
Oh yeah.
So it's fresh in your mind. So
Chance, we're 100% doing the 21st.
100%. We are doing the 21st. We're playing on fresh. What day of the week is the 20th?
Thursday.
No,
okay.
Wednesday is the 20th.
Wednesday is the 20th.
My dude.
So on Wednesday.
So next, he did the pig.
Next week, same time, I'll have a PowerPoint ready. I will already get my mods working on it. It's going to go over just basic shit. You do not have to be there. It's not mandatory, but if you are worried about leveling, you should be there. There are unique, like for example, now Horde has elevators. I don't know if you guys ever looked at the hardcore WoW death map showing like creating really big red spots where people tend to die. People died in the main Horde cities all the time. Which you would think is the safest place.
It. All the deaths are hilarious.
Mary already died to Son of Aragorn.
I'm not. I am gonna. They're still gonna die.
Man.
They're still gonna die. What do you mean spoilers? These are the people we're trying to fucking help. They're still gonna die. You can die in elevators. You can get fucking layered, and you can die that way.
Everyone's gonna.
There are elites, Son of Aurugals. They're level 24 elites in the undead zone that just patrol while you're level 12, and they one-shot you all over the place. There are things to look out for that a new player will not know unless you learn the hard way. You do not want to start hardcore, learning from the beginning the hard way all the way to 60. You'll be resetting constantly.
People will quit.
I don't trust other people to stay in this game unless they're a WoW player. And I don't want to put too many WoW sweats in leadership positions again. So that's sort of where we're at. I would prefer...
It's in a...
Huh? It's in a... Hello? It's in a... Hello?
Hello?
I think Shobek just unmuted on accident.
Okay. Overall, I don't have a whole lot left to go over. I talked about GSF. I talked about SSF. I talked about, the potential cheating. We talked about proximity voice. We've talked about the point system. We've talked about rating and how the point system affects that. IRL meetings, in-game meetings, just sweats over non-sweats. Don't be a piece of shit. I think we are ready to take our quizzes and find out what race we're going to be. Unless there's any other questions.
I'm so nervous.
Would you like to
Do you have
WoW
roles for
sweats
races in the Discord?
with
Hello, I have a
non-WoW
question.
Okay, question. Go ahead, Pops.
The day we launch, the day we create our characters, are you going to authorize, other than yourself, people to do the guild invites? Because there's going to be a whole bunch of us logging on at once.
Yeah, so I'm going to get 3 people who are just going to be the obligatory. It'll probably be Novak. Novak, take off work on Thursday. And he's going to be spam inviting. You're just going to whisper him. You're going to have to confirm that you are who you are in this Discord channel.
Take a day off work so he can
be like, hey, Novak, it's me.
All day long.
Roger that.
So, holy poor guy.
Perfect. Perfect. However, of course, because it's a fresh server, there's not going to be gold. I think it costs 10 silver to make a guild. And you have to run all the way to the city. At first.
We've got a plan for that. Don't worry about it.
Okay, we have a plan for that.
Question?
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Awesome. Go ahead. Question.
Is this quiz like a sorting hat, or does it like
Yes.
tell you what you're... So it's just going to tell you at the end of it?
No, you're going to take a quiz and it's going to, yeah. So you absolutely, I want to play undead, try and get undead. I promote you to do that.
Oh, really?
If you want to play orc, try and get orc. Go for the race you want.
Will be like, well, the answers that you pick will be like, it's obviously what you're trying to get.
How do you feel about cannibalism? How do you feel about getting milk?
Where do you live? A, mud hut. B,
I mean, and the thing is, there are going to be questions in here where you're going to have zero. You're like, what? Really? What? You're going to be confused, and that's on purpose. That's by design. This is just on it. It's meant to be a glorified wheel that you're spinning.
Chance, did you talk about like the realities of raiding? And that,
I have another question.
Let me talk about realities of raiding, and then we'll get your question, Fandy. So most of you will not raid. We can only take 40 people to raid. We may do split raiding. That's to be decided, but we definitely decided against it last time because it took away hype from raiding. But we're going to be farming Molten Core, and the hype won't even be there. So maybe after we clear Molten Core the first time, we'll have multiple raids going. If it calls for it, I'm all for it. But reality is, we have in this Discord channel right now, we have how many fucking people here? 175 people.
Holy shit! We do?
Holy shit.
Yeah,
when
but
did we
130 of them won't hit 60.
And keep in mind, we haven't even started yet. I'm getting flooded with people who now want to join with all the hype and all the potential view count they could gain. So we're going to have more. It's going to be a lot of people. Reality is most of them can't raid. We can have maybe 2 raids going on.
Are we still doing chance that based on viewership you get to join?
Wait, we're doing 2 raids?
Potentially, I'm up for it, but it's to be decided. When I build these rosters, I'm looking at 2 things. Not an optimal raid. I'm not trying to have this or that. I do want the right amount of healers. I do want the right amount of tanks. I do want every single buff in the game, so the right amount of shamans. So I'm going to try and get those classes, but I'm also pretty much looking at who has the most hype, who wants to see, or who do the viewers want to see raid the most. A lot of the times that comes down to viewer count. Sometimes it doesn't. Maybe like some hilarious fucking GTA RPer gets 20 viewers, but they're really fucking funny. People want to see them because they're on. So so there are factors involved, but I prioritize that way, and I'm upfront about it, so it's no surprise to any of you. The good news is, raiding is a smaller part of this, especially with proximity voice being in the game. The leveling is kind of the challenge. As a guild, I would love to clear Nax, but as an individual challenge for yourself, your goal should be to just get level 60. That's pretty much it.
I already told Soda that
I got a really good question, Chance.
I'm okay with other people having chances.
Hello, my question? What the fuck?
Fuck.
Sorry. I kind of just answered my question because I was going to ask, in addition to guild racism, if we were also going to have guild sexism, but that's kind of self-explanatory, so.
Perfect.
It's already baked in.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a Blizzard
I
wouldn't want
game.
to play if there wasn't guild sexism. Okay.
Baked in.
It's crazy. Nationalism. We're just very proud to be.
Real quick, okay? I got a question, okay? Can we make it
Okay.
so the faction or the race that has the least amount of points can't be in the main raid?
No druid in the main raid is crazy.
Bro, imagine no druid.
That's here a lot more.
That's a good idea.
That's too far.
Incentive.
That's hilarious, but it's too far. Maybe we'll have like.
Racism can go too far.
Here's what we could do.
Oh, okay.
If we're stuck, hold on. If we're stuck doing Molten Core over and over again, and we're just bored as fuck, we can say, hey guys, the next week's raid, the lowest point race doesn't get to go. And now that week is about farming points for your race. We can make fun things like that. And then the losing race doesn't get to raid MC that week. So we can do some unique things here and there.
I'm so excited.
With all of the setup that we have tons of directions we can go, and I'm open to all of them as long as they make sense.
Is it going to be a guild bank or is it a personal bank?
What?
Like, I feel like personal banks are kind of OP, you know? Like, shouldn't we just have a guild bank to send stuff to, just in case, like, someone gets the staff of Jordan and wants to roll another class later?
You know, thank you for bringing that up. I wanted to talk about this. When it comes to enchanting, for example, you will not have, and for those of you that have ever leveled enchanting, the way the game it works is you have to disenchant greens to get mats, to use those mats to enchant things. You're not going to find enough greens on your own. So we're going to want to probably find like designated enchanters in the guild. And when you find random BOE greens that you don't need, mail them to them to give them mats, and they can enchant people in the guild's gear. We're going to have to work as a unit. When it comes to professions.
Help with the guild bank again if you want.
We might have to. Yeah, we're gonna need some guild bank help. So professions are gonna be a bitch. An alchemist, you can farm so many fucking potions. There is an endless stream of people you can mail your potions to that need them to help them level. There is infinite fucking alchemy for you to do. There's infinite enchanting for you to do. You can and then you can proximity voice, blah, blah, blah. So professions are a big deal. We'll find out who's doing it, and we'll try and get designated people to send the appropriate mats to that person, because we'll have to work together to get professions up for sure.
Can I comment on that?
Have we talked about Petries or the lack of them?
We'll talk about it. Go ahead.
Just as like a word to the wise from like the WoW sweats, if you don't normally play WoW, don't sign up to be a guild anything, because if you're
Why not?
Why not? That's actually good content.
No, let Mary do it. Let Mary do it.
Yeah,
if,
why can't
if your ass dies and we lose some enchanting recipes, or we lose like 50 greens that we funneled you,
That's good content.
That's
that
content,
is
baby.
that's
content,
that's
baby.
funny. No one Petri flash.
Only the
on
noobs
server.
should be the profession people.
This in itself is why I really like Guild Cellfound. Is we can, if some dumb fuck wants to be an alchemist, they can. We can waste all of our resources on them, and we all get fucked. And so does their race because they died.
She's gonna die and lose all our recipes, bro.
That is a thing. However, whatever direction you guys want to go. There's someone else had a question.
Can we show the race quiz on stream?
No.
I promote you to take this on stream. So
There's
the way
directions
it's
on how to do it,
Good
though.
question.
Sergeant Pepper posted like directions of how not to link the
So
code.
this quiz has been designed in a way by Sergeant Pepper in the Discord. He's made it all and done all the work here and there. It has been made in a way where you cannot cheat. So sure, you can watch another streamer take the quiz, but your quiz is going to be different. Some of you aren't going to get some of the questions that we have in our pool. It's going to be 25 questions. Maybe there's 100 questions in the pool. You only get 25 of them. It'll be randomly ordered. You have no idea. You can only take this quiz once because you have to get a code in order to actually access it and get approved. You can't practice this quiz. There's no cheating it. The best thing you could do is watch people take it, study it, and maybe calculate some things here and there, but you'll never know. Like, say you answered D, you won't know if that D question or answer gave you points towards undead. You'll have nothing to confirm that.
So there's quiz.
We're not doing that this time. We're not doing that this time. We are no longer furries. We are a deep racist horde guild.
Amen.
Racers.
Did you answer both?
Make Azeroth great again. Racers.
brother. Is
it possible to fail the
This is
quiz?
Trump's Azeroth, baby.
Hold on.
Hey, someone asked about Petries earlier.
Go ahead.
Okay, Petries.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask about that.
That's another thing I'm extremely stressed about. We won't have Petries.
Unless we lose the
W soda.
Well, hold on.
The recipe.
Big W.
Now,
I think he means we don't have the recipe to make them, right? Not that we're not allowed.
No, never.
Okay, how long did it take, Ompi, for the server to find the Petri flask?
A month.
The entire server.
5 weeks
30 days.
It was week 5. Week 5 drop.
It was 30 days, and we never got one in guild.
There was
Week
only Hardcore
5.
Elite had it.
The entire server. So
Hardcore Elite had one
Long
after
time.
2 weeks. It can happen randomly.
But they didn't give
trying
them
to
to the
get the
server. They
recipe
wouldn't
found.
trade them to the server, so it depends on who gets it and if they want to share
Yeah,
them
but
or
we're
not.
guild found, so it doesn't matter.
Can we explain what Petri is for the new people?
Petri.
Yeah, what is that?
Like Tyler has
Okay.
I feel like
You're-
this doesn't matter because it's not gonna matter till like level 50. We should just focus on like.
He doesn't know
Petri-
anything what he's listening to, so it's probably
I still
really
want to talk
boring,
about it.
but this sounds
Petries
really
are a level
fun.
50 flask. When you pop it, your character basically turns into a stone. You can't interact. You can't be hurt. You can't do anything.
Like a
And
Zanya.
you are immune to all damage. It's a Zanya's. Sure. That lasts 60 seconds. Okay? And you drink this flask and you leave the group. When you leave the group, the game says, hey, you're not in a group. We're going to kick you out of the dungeon in 60 seconds. Right? Petri lasts 60 seconds. So when you pull too many mobs in a dungeon, oh, fuck, Petri out. Everyone hits Petri. Everyone leaves the group, and you get teleported out, and you don't die to a bad pool. You get to run back to the dungeon.
You leave the group, then you Petri.
It is
Whatever. Details don't matter.
Ball thing ever.
Details don't matter here.
Detail, dog.
Get out of jail free card. No, get out.
No, I'm just trying to explain how it works. So Petries are basically a get out of jail free card, and the game is really difficult with Petries. We are stupid and bad, guild self-found, and without Petries. We are fighting a very, very uphill battle here.
I'm content though now.
And we're horde.
Yes.
Who is that?
Can I get a McDouble if you're at the drive-thru, man?
Alright.
Chance, I've never played Horde before. How does it differ than the other one?
When it comes to
Dirty and
leveling,
smelly.
when it comes to leveling, you're going to have different towns, you're going to have different leveling zones, but overall it's kind of the same.
Elevators. Elevators.
Huh?
How does the story differ?
Oh, it's crazy different, dude. I'm not spoiling, but it's good.
Story.
Okay,
That's
listen.
fantastic.
You get
May
an
I ask a
add-on.
question?
It's called voiceover, and it reads you every add-on, and it tells you every story about everything. I think every new player should play with voiceover. The story is amazing.
You can, except one of the punishments is you have to turn off instant quest text, and you must read every single quest word for word before you can accept it and turn it.
No, there's no way that's a punishment.
Chance, are we doing
That is a
GDKP?
punishment.
I want to die.
No, yes, we're doing GDKP.
We can't.
It's banned. It's banned.
We will all get banned.
Banned it.
All right.
Guys,
Yes, you may.
Okay, so for us who planned like long events at the beginning of the launch, are we allowed to maybe pick one person that we're going to level with and do the same race, or no? Well, I'm not dating them, but we're like.
No, I understand where you're coming from.
Like you could start dating them though, right?
Well, what about like if you want?
You guys could just meet up
Maybe it's suggested that you're dating.
Coming out as data level.
I will
level with them and fall in love.
in a unique situation. Okay, I may allow something like that. Let's say one of you gets orc and the other gets troll. I'm not going to allow it because you're the same starting zone. Plus, I think it would actually be in your case good content to be earning points for your race and they're winning points for their race, and you're both kind of having a friendly competition.
Yeah. And plus, you could just run to the other person's starting zone and like level with him too if you're worried about that.
You can do that. Yeah,
so
but
romantic.
So if you don't want to be in their race, you won't make us.
But like that's kind of like, I don't know, man. You're kind of turning your back on your race. That should be minus points.
What's up, Wake?
Bro, you'll get voted out. We talked about that.
What up, Wake?
Beautiful. It's like Romeo and Juliet.
please.
I don't want to cry.
All right. So,
yeah, can we get quiz?
Is everyone ready for the quiz? Sergeant Pepper.
I mean, it's ready.
Before
I don't get
hold
undead.
on.
I'm riding.
Are we able before I send you, before I send you all off. God fucking damn it! What?
Do not leak the quiz, okay, guys? There are simple instructions. Prove that you have more than 2 brain cells that you can rub together, and do not leak the quiz.
Is that big wall of text?
Wait, hold on.
You mean like you can't stream it?
Wait, the actual quiz or
No,
what?
there's instructions on how to take the quiz on stream and not leak it. That are in the
Isn't that big wall of text?
The quiz help channel.
Stream a scene that doesn't show your browser.
Back here after the
It's definitely getting leaked, so.
That's getting leaked.
Yeah, I didn't know. It's fucked. It's so fucked. I didn't know.
Is it the one? Is it the one Wolfson in the announcement channel?
There's no quiz yet. There's no quiz yet.
They haven't linked it yet. That was
Oh, okay, because I was confused. Okay,
you should take that though.
Yeah, I linked.
Right.
So link that in our chats.
Everyone, how long do we want until we reconvene? Do you want to reconvene at 4 o'clock or 4:30? It's 25 questions.
Okay. It's gonna take us 30 minutes to do this.
Let's 30 minutes, 25 questions.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Bro, I have a job.
I'm legally entitled to extra time on quizzes, so I don't.
All right,
that's correct.
Tough shit. So here's what we're gonna do.
I
At
called
4
it.
o'clock.
I called it already.
Or 4 CST. So that's in 30 minutes. Look at your timers. In 30 minutes, we're gonna trim this down, get back in this call, and we're gonna start going over stuff. Unless something changes, I'll do like an announcement in the Discord. Hey, we're actually doing 4:30, so we'll do an hour. But for now, 4 o'clock. You have 30 minutes. We're gonna end the meeting here. We will reconvene in 30 minutes. You may mute. Do not leak shit. Try to pay attention to the Discord. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna take it myself, and I promote all of you to do the same. In fact, actually, you fucking have to.
Thank
so
you,
go
champ.
do that.
Yeah, Team Guan
Good luck.
Where's it gonna be at?
Thanks, buddy.
I'm sending.
Pay attention to quiz help. It'll be in your email.
Look in the quiz help channel on Discord. Pay attention to that.
Mainly look at where Sergeant Pepper said in order to take this on stream without leaking. That's important.
Wait, what? How should we not leak it? Is there a step?
Just press F11. Just press F11, dude. That's it.
Okay.
Look in quiz. Yeah,
Just
look
put
in
it
quiz
in the
help.
Discord. How?
Literally,
just don't show the URL. That's it.
So
hide your screen.
Your browser before you show your browser.
All right. Everyone here uses a computer, right?
I'm on a Steam Deck right now.
Yep. Okay.
I'm streaming
I'll see
from
you
a
all.
refrigerator TV.
I will see you all in 30 minutes. Have fun. Good luck. See you guys then.
Bye. Thanks, bang.
Y'all in
Yo, I don't see the quiz link.
I don't see the quiz.
Do we all just
Go to
like
quiz help, man. It's not hard.
we should all just like this answers?
Just got it in the email. It just showed up.
Okay, what if we don't have email downloaded?
Oh, it's in your email.
You're kicked.
I didn't get my email yet.
Email.
I
Alright,
didn't
see you
get
guys later.
it.
Email and
How the hell do you guys have my email?
Wait, is there a search?
Bro,
just
did we get ice cream?
How do you guys have my email?
guys,
You
make
guys
sure
have to fill out. You guys have to fill out.
make sure you click all mail spam everything. Mine wasn't spam.
Yo, I saw it in
it's
chat, but I don't
information.
see it, man.
Look at
What
quiz
if you
help,
have
free
5
quiz.
mails and you don't know which
It's
one
like
you
the
gave?
foreplay for the actual quiz, and then it'll show up in your email.
It shows up under promotions for me. So check promotions.
Where's it coming from?
I don't see it.
It
is from.
It's in your.
Don't say
Okay. Mine was.
Hey guys, I didn't get an email yet. Is it going out?
Yeah,
I just got mine. I just got mine.
Yeah, you'll know it's the email. It's obvious.
Yeah,
There's an email in my
We're
spam
not
that
allowed to take
says.
this on stream, right? We're not allowed to like show the
You
link.
cannot show the
You
URL.
just can't show the link. You can take it on stream.
Can I? I wanted to give it to my chat so they could take it with me.
Found it,
We can show the URL, but we can't take it.
You can't do that.
Yes, exactly, Brian.
I can't do that. Okay.
No.
I'm gonna do this so that I don't accidentally
Look at
show
quiz
it.
help if you need help.
I'm scared.
Dude, this is a great email, Sergeant Pepper. Good job.
Wait, is
the email from
this is so good.
You
I need
got rid of the
to.
flash.
I'm gonna mute. Chat, I'm gonna use the restroom and then I'm gonna take the quiz, okay? Be right back. I'm gonna get some water too. Actually, I'll unmute so you guys can listen to him while I'm peeing.
I'll be straight. Do you want to have sex? Is that it?
Yeah, that's the one.
No, that was for me. That was for me.
That was in my spam.
Good
though.
luck, everybody.
I can't find the email. What do I do?
I don't have it either.
Is there like a?
If you didn't,
I got my.
No email.
I got it. I got it.
You're not going to
Yeah,
get
just
the email.
chill. Just chill. I think it sends in like 20 seconds.
Just
Yeah.
someone
It's
who
been,
got
it's been
it.
like 3 minutes.
I
Someone
got
who
it.
got it.
Hey,
Is there like a
guys,
keyword that I can search? Does it say like quiz?
Listen, hey, if you want the quiz to show up, if you want the
You
quiz
can
to show up in
search
your email,
OnlyFangs.
Sorry.
no, just like you go to your email, then go to the address box, type in streamerawards.com/vote, and then vote for me on the 2 categories, and it'll show up.
Oh, I thought I'm on the wrong thing.
Oh, that worked.
Wait,
That work for anybody?
You
that
can
actually works
search
for me.
That
OnlyFangs
actually did work.
official, and also you can check your folder called promotions if you use Gmail.
Yeah, I didn't get either of those.
There's also
I-
League Awards. Can I get
In that
nominated?
case, just wait, I guess.
I wrote 2 emails. Am I
I've waited long enough.
Yeah, Zico, I think I did the same.
I got 2 emails somehow.
No, I wrote 2 different emails. I took the quiz on my Gmail, but I wrote in my Hotmail. Am I correct?
Can't the people who got this
Hotmail?
send it to us?
Yeah, I use Hotmail. Okay. Okay, Grandpa.
The preferred email is the one that should send
Wait,
to.
but can't
so
the people
whenever
who
you
got
get
the
the
quiz
quiz,
just send it to us? I don't understand. Guys, he has a kid. Give him his email.
Why does the quiz think I cheated?
Bro, the people who got the email, can't they just link us the quiz?
No,
No, because
you
they
have
are
to
getting their own access code.
Oh.
Wait, leak?
Russell, can you link me the quiz real quick?
But I got
I'm
2
not even-
emails.
I
I
don't
have
have
2
it yet.
access codes. I'm not sure what it means.
Oh, can I get your second access code? I think I'm cooked.
Yeah,
It is
you
now
guys-
been 5 minutes. I
mean,
haven't gotten
if they
anything.
say it's okay, I guess.
yeah, it's
Selling
fine. Send it
access
to
codes.
Zico.
Alright, let's do this chat. OnlyFangs race quiz. You're fine then? Okay, thank you. What is your character name or how people know your game? Just normal savage, right? Enter quiz. Time. If you do not have a quiz code, you can message Sergeant Pepper or Discord. If you try to cheat on the quiz, we will find out and Soda will punish you for being naughty. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, I have a quiz code? Where is my quiz code at? I'm gonna message Sergeant Pepper. Sergeant, where is in the email? I don't think I see it. You have an hour to complete this quiz. It will be locked. Sergeant, where is the code? I have my email and everything. Code is right there. The code is Gusu is Geiji. You should have gotten email if you got Gmail. Some said it wasn't the promotion. I didn't leak anything. I'm trying my best not to. I'm kind of scared to leak. The code below is hidden. There's no space after the semicolon. Oh, it's invisible. What in the world? Okay, I got it. All right, which race do you align with? Can I? Oh. Wait, what? Phase 1, which race do you align with? There's no, what is this? Where's my... Press enter. Oh, it's just a header. Okay, I was getting confused. Alright. A little tiny music, of course. Where would you like to live? Wherever I can carve a place into the world. Where I was born, no matter how bad it gets. I prefer to travel and roam freely. I can adapt to any surrounding. That's me, guys. What was the other one? I like this one too. Where I was born, no matter how bad it gets. I'll just adapt. What is your least favorite alliance race? Damn, this is actually a racist quiz. I like them all equally, guys. But if I had to choose one not to bring, what's worse, dwarf or gnome? There's some asshole dwarves, but then there's some badass dwarves that make up for it. Gnomes are just... they're weird, but there are some nice ones too. Is it gnome? I think gnome. I like gnome. Fuck, I like all of them. This is hard. I'm stuck on number 4, guys. The dwarf. Since I'm horde. Dwarves are strong and greedy, right? Which weapon do you prefer? Sword, axe, mace, spear. Pick up your axe once more. Which range weapon do you prefer? Wait, if I do axe, I feel like I'm gonna get warrior though. Do I just go with my honesty? I do want to play a shaman. Which range weapon do you prefer? Bow, crossbow, throwing knives. They're small and fast. Wait, what do you mean you can't see? Oh, this is not a race quiz? Okay, I'm just being honest, guys. I'm just being honest. All my answers have been honest so far. What is your perspective on leadership? A leader makes hard decisions for the greater good, even if the others don't understand. A leader adapts to challenge and lead with support of their tribe. A leader should use any means necessary to survive and thrive. A leader respects the cycle of life and listens to the wisdom of elders. No, the elders might be corrupted and not nice. A leader should use the mean. I like this one, but I like the first one too. Aren't these the same thing, kind of? But this one's a little bit more this one's more explained. I'm trying not to look at chat and I just do what I do. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get persuaded. I'm going with my heart. I'm taking this quiz with my heart. I'm gonna do this. Some might not understand, but you have to make these decisions. It's like that. Phase 2. Okay. What are your favorite ways to spend a lazy afternoon? Relaxing by the fire, telling stories. Planning your next big adventure, exploring new places. Taking a long walk, enjoying the peaceful sounds of nature. Working on a new project in your garage basement. Nothing too dangerous, of course. This is me. I'm gonna do... Bam. What are your favorite kind of food? Fresh organic food that comes straight from the farm. Exotic spicy dish with a mixture of flavors. Cheese and wine aged perfection. Something hearty and filling that keeps you going for hours. I don't mind A or D. It doesn't have to be fresh or organic. I'll do D. I just eat to survive. How would you describe your ideal outfit? Anything black, maybe a little intimidating. Loose and flowing design to let me move easily. Full bright colors and usual pattern. Something with flair. Comfortable and practical. Built to last through tough conditions. My ideal outfit? I'm usually wearing all black. But I do like comfortable. Built to last through condition. This is me kinda IRL. I'm literally wearing all black right now too. What are go-to strategies when playing games? Go all in with bold, high-risk moves to shake things up. Use clever tactics to outsmart the competition. Focus on gathering resources and building up a solid defense. Playing at own pace, steadily working towards victory without rushing. This is when I kind of play hardcore on stream. But normally... I try to study the plays, etc. Like dueling tournament, I had a whole list. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? The power to control an army of very angry bees. What is this? Teleport, but only places that are highly inconvenient. I mean, even so, that's teleportation is crazy. The ability to turn any enemy into rubber ducks. What? Summon an infinite supply of pizza at will. Damn, I could save starvation if I have this. Teleport seems nice. Ability to turn enemy into rubber duck sounds insane. The bee one sounds cool too, but it's the useless one here. God, okay, I'm stuck with these two. B or D? Places that are slightly inconvenient. But I can still teleport around the world, it's just not in the main areas? Pizza and open a pizza shop? That's what I was thinking too. But I can get food. I'm going to teleport, chat. What are go-to method for making an entrance? Casually walk with a parade of dancing chicken. Ride a flame unicycle while juggling axes. Emerge dramatically from a fog machine. Cape flowing in the wind. Oh shoot, I like this one. Drop the ceiling. on a zip line screaming a battle cry. I like this one. The other ones are not my style. You've been cursed. What's the curse? You can only walk in slow motion but dramatically. Every time you try to talk, you uncontrollably sing your words instead. I feel like these are going to be the punishments if we do something bad. Like all these questions that were asked. You can only communicate through interpretive dance. Your shoe turn into a live fish every time you take a step. What? Wait, this sounds OP too. I can make infinite food. But that's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna have to ride a hoverboard or something, so I don't summon fishes all the time. I think this is the best curse. I don't want to walk slow motion for the rest of my life. I don't want to dance to talk. I don't want fishes coming out. Fuck it, dude. We can sing. What's the weirdest pet you would love to have? A miniature dragon that sings opera whenever it gets bored. A pet cloud that rains on command. Oh, that sounds insane. A teleporting frog that steals random object from your neighbors. A sentient sandwich that follows you everywhere and offers a device. Oh shit. I was gonna get the pet cloud to make it rain on command, but a sandwich that follows you everywhere and gives me a device. I'll take that sandwich. I'd go for C. What is C? A teleporting frog that steals random. I don't want to steal. What is the best way to win a race? Strap rockets in your shoes and hope for the best. You die. Ride a giant hamster that's surprisingly fast. I like B. Convince everyone else to take a nap halfway through. What? Build a giant slingshot to launch yourself. I'm gonna go with the hamster. You're stranded in an island. What's the first thing you do? Challenge the local seagull to a game of chess. Ah, yes. Fashion a boat out of bananas and set sail. Make friends with a coconut and start a new civilization. Build a sandcastle of the size of a small city. I'm stranded in an island. I would destroy the seagull in a chess match in 2 minutes. 1 minute maybe. Fashion a boat of banana. I don't think banana's gonna float. Does banana float? It's gonna break apart while in the water, right? Sandcastle. Maybe dig a little bit. Sleep inside the pit. Very important questions. Do not underthink these. Oh god. What would be the most useless thing to drop from a boss? A mount that's just a really fast office chair. A fashionable scarf that gives you 10 intellect in taverns only. A pet rock with an achievement for it staring at you ominously. A pair of socks that increase your stamina but smells awful. What is the most useless thing to drop from a boss? The most useless thing to drop from a boss. I think a pet rock with the achievement for it staring at you ominously. Actually, I think it's this one. A fashionable scarf that gives you 10 intellect in taverns only. What are you gonna do in a tavern, right? Like, this is an achievement. This is glory. This is good. Pair of socks, even if it smells, it gives you stamina. A mount that's just a really fast office chair. I mean, fuck. If it's fast, I would ride the office chair. So, I think B. Because in taverns, how are you gonna use that 10 intellect, right? We're trying to battle out here. What would you use as a weapon in a pinch? A tiny, slightly angry squirrel. A loaf of hard, stale bread. Very confused sheep. Rolled up map of Azeroth. What is... pinch? What does that mean, chat? A pinch? Oh, like if I'm in a hurry. Okay. I don't know what I'm fighting. A slightly angry squirrel. I mean, I'd be scared if somebody throws a squirrel at me and the squirrel's going ham on me. A loaf of hard stale bread. Bread can hurt. I don't think it's that strong. A very confused sheep. Rolled up map of... Man, I don't know. What is this question? I think a rolled up map is not gonna hurt anyone. It might shoot them away. Sheep. What am I gonna? I'm gonna throw it out. He's just gonna stand there. Bah. I think the loaf of bread has the best chance. I mean, yeah, bread. If you had to cook dinner for your faction leader, what would you make? Stew mode. Made entirely of critter found in Elven Forest. A 3-course meal. That's just different types of fish. No plates, just fish. Spicy lava cakes you collect from Ragnar's himself. A loaf of bread shaped like an orc fist. Because why not? I'm the leader. If I'm the leader, I want my men to eat and feast on spicy lava cake collected from Ragnarus from himself. I like A over C. A or C is good. Bam. Lava cake. What would be the best way to impress someone in Azeroth? Show them your rare collection of questionable herbs. Know the location of every fishing spot. Casually mention your mount collection. Brag about never running out of health potions. Huh. I think the mount collection is probably the biggest bragging. D is pretty impressive in hardcore too. You get challenged to dance off. What is your signature move? Murloc flop, flail wildly. The running orc just keeps stomping. The goblin shimmy fast, but mostly random. Rolling druid until you fall over. I don't know. Murloc flap is the one where they go crazy and do like a spin. Orc run. Goblin. I think Goblin has the most impressive dance. The orc one's good too. That's hammer dance. Hammer dance? I don't know if Murloc sounds hard. What is this?
A fireball that smells like years of getting railed in the asshole.
Huh? What did I just hear?
I need to minimize so I could turn this off and not leak the quiz. You're taking too long. Payoffs past you? Well, I'm thinking. What's the strangest thing you'd fish up in Azeroth? A boot that turns out to be an elite mob in disguise. A pet fish that demands a tiny fishing rod of its own. A treasure chest filled with nothing but old guild tabards. A gnome who's been lost in the sea for so long he thinks you're the king of Azeroth. Strangest thing you'd fish up in Azeroth. I think this is the coolest one. That sounds fun. What would be your ideal Hearthstone animation? Giant chicken swoop down, carries you away. Oh, that sounds kind of badass. You slowly rise into the air, wrapped up in bacon, then teleport out with a sizzling sound. What? You spin around in a tornado of firework and confetti. And that sounds kind of cool. You explode into thousands of tiny frogs and hop away in every direction. Holy, that's kind of cool too. A giant chicken sounds badass. I go like, and it goes like, it takes me away. But the frog one's cool too. I'll let you choose this one, chat. Giant chicken or frog? I like both of these. The bacon? No, I don't want to be wrapped around like grease. Chicken got Pokemon vibe. Frog, chicken, frog, frog. I think there's more frogs in the chat. I like the chicken. I'll go with chicken. I'm following my heart. Frog is cool too, though. Ah, fuck, dude. What's your travel motto? A new zone, a new snack. Watch out of angry goats. Have bag, will travel. Why walk when you can Hearthstone? Have bag, will travel. What's the slightest thing you'd bring to a silliest thing? A bag of glitter bomb for flashy distraction. A potion that makes everyone you hit burp uncontrollably. A giant frying pan that doubles as a shield and cooking tool. A boombox that plays YMCA every time you forget a kill. What? I like this. This sounds kind of cool too, though. Dun, 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 dun. Young man, you know what, fucker, dude. I don't think I'll forget though to kill a fleeing mob. A giant frying pan that doubles as a shield and cooking tool. It's so silly. It's silly. What's the silliest thing? This is silly. I'm thinking about like protection. Frying pan sounds like the best. How many questions are there? I think it was 25. What would be your main skill as an alchemist? Making potions that smell horrible but works wonder. Brewing random potion with wild effect just for fun. Conjuring mysterious frog that looks cool but nothing. Accidentally blowing up things in experiments. Horrible but works. I like that. Oh, I'm done. Okay.